7 on Monday night, which means it's time for this.
Now, this is Annie Mac's hottest record in the world.
Yeah, and we have Enter Shikari in the building. Rory and Rue, how are you guys?
Splendid, thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Great to see you both. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years.
It has.
Yeah.
Burrowed away. Yeah, working.
Okay,
working
well,
hard.
tonight we get the results of the hard work.
The fruits.
This is the
of our
fun bit.
loins.
Yeah. Okay, so you brought us a track called The Dreamers Hotel. What can you tell us about this before I press play to all the very eager Enter Shikari fans who are locked in?
It's a furious one. It's trying to encapsulate the sort of vibe in the world right now, which is one of like
polarity.
Yeah, I guess that's the word, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the Dreamers Hotel is like this fictitious place that we'd all love to go and just be peaceful and compassionate and nice to each other. And like the metaphor is the hotel is just completely desolate and dilapidated. So it's like sort of a half furious, half sad. Doesn't really know what sort of song it is, really.
Yeah.
So, confused state of affairs.
Yeah, it's almost like the verse is like one character, chorus is another character.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay, let's hear it. We're going to hear it for the first of 2 times right now. This is your hottest record in the world, Enter Shikari and the Dreamers Hotel.
Is heavy. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. People! Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. Meanwhile, Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars and rose-coloured windows. Back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars and courtesy disco. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, now, this is Annie Mac's hottest record in the world.
It's a riot of a song, isn't it? Enter Shikari, the Dreamers Hotel. Loads of people getting in touch, in their droves actually, just going crazy for it. Luke Foley says, 10 seconds in and I'm sold. Absolutely boss. I love it. Ryan, just heard the chorus, I'm hooked already. The Dreamers Hotel bangs, I'm screaming. That's from Moo. It just keeps going on. This is wild, mate. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Guys, this is sick. Heavier than the spark, but with the sound system, dancey beat. I love it. That's from Nicola. And then How Can Something Be So Perfect? That's from Jason. It's funny, actually, when you see the kind of breadth of people who are here for you tonight, and you realise that the amount of lives that you have soundtracked as a band now. When you think about, how many albums deep you're on, 7th album now, 8th.
This is the 6th.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
This will be
steady
the
on.
6th album.
Steady on.
Yeah, relax, Annie, relax. So 6th album now. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
you've been putting out music since 2007. That's like 13 years. You know,
Yeah.
this is so there's a lot of people out there who you've kind of grown up with you.
Absolutely. It adds so much pressure. I think it's people that listen to us in 2006 have a completely different upbringing, musical upbringing, and expect different things. And then so when you're trying to please so many different groups of people, it's difficult.
And where are you at now as a band when it comes to stuff like that? When it comes to who you're making music for and your kind of very basic reasons for making music at all in the first place?
I think you always feel like a bit, I don't know, saying this is always weird, but you are making it for yourself, because to finish a song is actually quite difficult. So you have to have a real initial just drive for it that keeps you going. Not a sort of, you can't explain songwriting as something that you want to do. It's you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to finish this song. It's this imperative thing. So at the end of the day, I think you're only writing music that you completely, dig.
Yeah.
So we're just writing for ourselves.
Yeah,
isn't it?
good.
Just,
Yeah, I mean,
good
you have
cliche.
to, right?
Yeah.
At this point, you have to write for yourself. Otherwise, how do you be happy?
Yeah, it's very. I remember. I'm going to completely fluff the quote if I try it, but Oscar Wilde always said that you can't trust public opinion. You have to show the public where to go.
Yeah.
So,
Or just show the public how you feel and let them tune into that. Yeah.
There's a beautiful obnoxiousness in that.
Yeah. Where are you at then in terms of kind of your creative evolution as a band? This is the beginning of something. This song, where this is the beginning of a new album project. Beginning of something. This song, where this is the beginning of a new album project.
Yeah.
Can we talk about it? It's announced, right? Yeah.
It's not announced.
It's
will
not
be,
announced.
But I mean, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
So there will be a new album. It's with this album we sort of tried to kind of encapsulate our whole career. We kind of tried to have elements from each album all together, plus all the things we've been into in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
As we always do, but so I guess his first album he kind of looked back and forward.
Yeah, this was Dreamers Hotel is a little starter course. It's a little crudité, little amuse-bouche.
Yeah, okay, nice.
The album's this 4-course meal of just madness of all sorts of stuff from every era of the band.
Yeah. And is it true that you've been writing books, and there's part of the process of that in terms of being retrospective about your lyrics and your art has helped inform this new album?
Yeah, because we've been a band that's just never really looked back. And when I did the lyric book, which is basically all of our songs, all the lyrics, and then a little essay that explains what the songs are about for those, that 20% of fans that want to know absolutely everything.
Yeah, too right.
I love that detail. That as a music fan, that's what I love that kind of stuff. So but that was the first time that it sort of forced us to all just collectively look back at how far we'd come, and it was quite weird and sort of reifying, and we have now made an album that sort of takes that experience and puts it into music, hopefully.
It's quite an interesting process, just the idea of looking back in a life, let alone in a band, actually stop charging ahead and actually go, okay, take stock, who am I, where have I come, how far have I come, and did you feel a sense of pride?
Yeah, it's always a weird thing, it's a weird thing to talk about pride, isn't it? Because we were always so focused on what we were doing, it's almost you're not allowed to be pride. I think it's an indie punk rock thing. I don't know what it is.
It's quite British as well, I think.
Yeah. And so it was actually quite nice to just indulge in that, I think,
Yeah.
and just like we've come a long way. We've done like a lot. We've veered off in all sorts of directions, and to try and celebrate that.
Yeah, good. So 2020 is stretched out ahead of us. You say there's talk of an album, and we'll presume we might get it this year. Is that a fair
April.
assumption? There you go, April 2020. it's out there. I presume you're going to be touring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do like some album release shows in April, just like 5 UK shows.
Yeah.
And they'll be quite small. They'll be quite fun.
Amazing.
And then like the rest of the year, we're not quite sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're very happy to have this track to play in the meantime. Thank you so much for bringing it in, both of you. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for having us.
Thank
The
you.
Dreamers Hotel, Enter Shikari. It's your hottest record in the world, and here it is for the second time.
Is heavy. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. And the boss. Students, you won't say nothing but a nuisance. You're either good or you are evil. You play a and there's no sequel, and that's the will of the people. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all hotel, 5 stars and rose-coloured windows. Back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars and courtesy disco. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel, 5 stars but all rooms are vacant. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells outside, they're losing their patience. Meanwhile, back at the Dreamers Hotel. Meanwhile, I can hear alarm bells. If love is blind, hatred is deaf, and well fed.
Hello, you're through to Radio 1.
Coming up tomorrow,
On Radio 1 Breakfast with Greg James.
comedian Lloyd Griffith answers your calls in the Radio 1 phone room.
Listen tomorrow from 8:40